Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to more Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Okay, so first things we're gonna do here is this is kind of a if you know what Galaga is, if you know what those kinds of games are, you'll get exactly what this game is.
Sparx.
That's exactly what it is. It's kind of like Galaga. If you've played those games. That's essentially what this game is. What these things are.
You can also
It's essentially another version of Galaga. If you've played that. If you've played Galaga, you know what I'm talking about.
Now for the hard part. On your travels.
Yeah, if you're familiar with what Galaga is, you'll be familiar with this very quickly. Yeah, if you've played those games, you're familiar with them. That's kind of what this game is. Yeah, that's what this game essentially is. Yeah, if you play Galaga, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's essentially you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's kind of one of the ways. Yeah, so, yeah, that's kind of what these are. These are kind of like, yeah, those are like those. It's Galaga. If you're old enough to remember what that is, and I'm sure there are some that are. So that's kind of how that works. Yeah, I didn't stream today because I was doing the thing where I play with some, like where I was doing Star Allies with some friends. Kind of get myself reared up to actually go finish that at some point because that needs to get done. Because I literally was going to end it and then I decided, because I had it recorded and done. I had it done. But I chose to redo it again because I wanted to get that DLC played. Like that's literally the only reason I did that. That's one of those, that's one of those, yeah, so yeah, I wanted to play around with like, cause like I said before in another video, I loved Kirby 64. It's my favorite game of all time. Oh, there are other games that I don't think any game has really come close to that. But there are others that have come very close. This one hasn't, but I can't say that I don't like it. It's not my favorite Kirby game. It's not my favorite Spyro game, sorry. That belongs to Ripto's Rage. That belongs to, like I said before, that belongs to Ripto's Rage. I loved that game. To me, it's the best Spyro that ever was and ever will exist. Just because of like everything. I feel like this one was semi-rushed out. Like one of the things I think I said this before about the remake. One of the couple things that I want to see is I want to see. One of the things I really want to see is a what you call it? I want to see. Yeah, one of the things I really want to see in the is like another one. I want to see a cutscene with the sorceress before you fight Spyro. Before she fights Spyro, the final boss of the game. I want to see that. Maybe even another prelude cutscene, like in the secret part. I'll talk more about that later. I wonder how these are gonna look, because this is gonna be the interesting part. Is like how some of these other levels work. Because this was not a straightforward game, and I'm kind of curious. Maybe if this gets a good one, it might change my opinion of this game. Yeah, that might change my opinion of this game. Yeah, maybe it'll shift my focus on it. I don't know. It's just I'm just throwing it out there. Just kind of just throwing it out there, really, if I think about it. All right, so that's done. Alright, and I guess I will see you guys on the other part. There's another one we're gonna do here too. Okay, now that we're back here.
Hi, Spyro.
Oh, that's good. Alright, so they're gonna do two of these. Ugh. Ugh. Oh no, wait, this isn't the one I dislike yet. Yeah, this isn't one of those yet. Let's not get into that. Yeah, there's other ones I dislike more than this one. Yeah, there are other levels I don't like beyond this one. Yeah, there are other ones I like. There's. There's others I dislike more than this one. Yeah, trust me, there are others I really dislike more. Yeah, the other one later on I really dislike. I have a real axe to grind with that one. I have a real axe to grind with that So yeah, I've got plenty of axes to grind. It's a lot to pay. Some people like, I try to be more like grind axe to grind with a lot of things. And some of them I'm not going to say on here because I try to keep that stuff off here. Yeah, so what's this? I had time sold 500,000 copies. Damn. That's awesome too for the indie scene. For Kickstarter games, that is an awesome thing to hear. That's big. For Kickstarter stuff back, that's huge. And I've made no bones about the fact that A Hat in Time is one of my favorite games. And that's one of those, so that's my whole point of that. So that's that's one of those. Yeah, I'm really excited to see that. Like after hearing how ukulele sales didn't do very well. So yeah, hearing how the ukulele sales didn't do so great. Yeah, because there was a whole lot of stuff, and it's stuff I'm not going to get into on here. That's another discussion that I won't have here. That's a discussion I'm not going to have here, but it really is really good for the gaming industry when a game like A Hat in Time does really well. That's huge for the game. That's huge for the indie game, for Kickstarter scene. And I know that Kickstarters have had a, so that's one of those, so that's, that's just, yeah, so that's really awesome to see. That's, that's one of those, yeah, so yeah, and like I said before, and a game selling like that, I'm pretty sure that game's going to get to 1 million copies very quickly. I would be surprised, honestly, if it didn't. Yeah, so that's gonna be... And that's really good. That's awesome. Because Kickstarter games have gotten a bad rap for reasons. A lot of them are justifiable, though. Yeah, so that's, like I said before, that's huge for the indie games because they need a moment like that. Well, that's that's one of those that's so yeah, that's just, yeah, that's huge for the gaming industry. Yeah, that's the thing that really that really excites me to see for a Kickstarter game, is to really have that happen, because they needed that. Like, well, that's one of those, they needed that, because that's huge. That's huge for the indie games, to have a game like that do really well. And I think that's awesome. And that's just yeah, so that's one thing that I really like. And that's a great point for indie games to do. And that's
Excellent work, Sparx.
yeah, so I'm hoping that other games can get that. And I really hope it does. And anyway, with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time with Spyro, Year of the Dragon.